Previously on Task Wanted.
I'm pretty sure there's a thing over here. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. And goodbye. That works. Oh, there it was.
And with that, our destruction continues.
Okay, I gotta ask. That blimp, has it always been, like, here? I mean, I did see it in Bank of America, but I don't remember seeing that thing in the first hub world. You know, maybe Sam got it, like, when we got to Bank of America, since, you know, Taz can't fly. At least, not yet. But, yeah, let's go ahead and finish this. Hello, everybody. My name is Jonathan Wolf, and welcome back to Task Wanted. In the last video, we destroyed the tumbleweed machine by going into Taz Hunted. And yeah, in this video, we're going to be tackling the final level of Wild E West, the cartoon strip mine. So let's go and beat this son of a gun, I guess. I don't know. Alright, cartoon strip mine. And yeah, like I said in the last video, this is probably my least favorite level in the game, just because of the unnecessary size of the level.
Spot this one, it's probably right under your nose. Can you dig it? Here's your chance. I don't think Yosemite Sam can stand the pressure. Keep on track for this sign. Uh-oh, you should have learned to swim, Mr. Putty Taz. You spin so many discs, you should have been a DJ.
You know, at the very least, this song has a pretty awesome theme. Also, I'm going back. No, you cannot stop me. I'm going back, damn it. Bonk. Oh my god, the exit is not real. We're trapped here forever. I'm sorry, guys. Also, yes, destroying this actually counts for the destruction objective. And I did not know when I first played this game on Expert. So I was running around with 99%. Just losing my goddamn mind as to where I missed the damn... that last thing, you know? And it was very infuriating. But then again, this level also has other annoying aspects, which we will get into. Alright, so here we go. Cartoon strip mine. And yeah, would you believe me if I tell you that this is actually a mine? I know. It's crazy. Alright, let's go and destroy some stuff. And we got a phone booth right off the bat, which is good, because we're going to kill some good old zookeepers. And what the hell are they doing in a mine? Like, I'm pretty sure that they're going to die. I'm pretty sure they're going to, like, die, like, getting squashed by a rock or something. Or a throwing hat. You know, this works as well. And yeah, as you can see, the costume for this level... Yeah, for some reason, we're now Indiana... I was gonna say Indiana Bandicoot, but no, that's a retro achievement. No, this will be Indy Taz Jones, I guess. I really don't know. Okay, now before we continue on, how rude of you. Alright. Gee, what a drama queen. Okay. Alright, let's destroy this. Let's spin the wheel. Oh my god, so intense. Oh my goodness. Don't you just hate it when rocks just spawn out of nowhere? Also, sentient minecarts. Bonk. And yes, if you're wondering, yes, this is actually mandatory for you to get the thing. Or for us to continue on with the level. You know, the way to progress. Okay, so yeah, as you can see by this map, this place is fucking huge. In fact, I'll probably say it's probably the biggest level in the game. Even bigger than Bank of Samerica and even the final level of the game. And what's actually more annoying, and yeah, that's actually my another big problem I have with this level, and this will also apply to the last level of the game, and that's the fact that for the most part, these levels have been pretty like well, not connected. I don't know if connected is the right word, but they've been pretty like contained. I think that's the right word. And basically, it's kind of similar to your typical sandbox, you know, where you have like 3 landmarks, but you can get to each landmark in any way you want, you know. Okay, I'm doing like a terrible example, but let's compare it to Dry Desert from Mario 64, where, you know, you got the pyramid, and you can get to the pyramid through multiple ways. However, in the case of this level, we have like this main hub room, but we have like different locations that are basically gonna take you to like a standalone like area. So I think I'm getting hit by TNT otherwise, yeah. Also, what are you doing there? How rude of you. Hey! How rude of you, sir. Alright, let's go back, kill you. And oh my god, it's a drill bot. And we also got a bunch of planks and signs and drill bots, and I did see a Zoomkeeper, yeah, over here. So no, let's give him a new hat. You know, let's give him a new hat. Also, I love that when you spin in a way, you actually see snakes coming out of Tess. In case you forgot that, you know, Indiana Jones is scared of snakes. Asps. They're very deadly and poisonous. You go first. I forgot the quote. I haven't seen Indiana Jones in a long time. And I wish I could, but fucking Disney pulled a plug on the first 4 and instead left us with the worst of the worst. So, you know, thanks, Disney. Although, to be fair, I kind of understand it, considering that the first 4 were made by Paramount, so they have to be in Paramount Plus, which has no good things whatsoever. I mean, unless you're like a Nickelodeon fan, you have an advantage because, you know, we got Nickelodeon shows on Paramount Plus. But other than that, it's like, what are you gonna watch on? What are you gonna watch? The Halo show? Yeah, right. Not to mention that the Halo show is on Netflix, so, you know. And which you know, now begs the question of, is Paramount or is Netflix going to continue the Halo show? God, I hope not, because I stupidly watched the Halo show, and it was god-awful. And now that I said that, CBS is going to throw a copyright strike because I dare criticize their crappy show. I mean, if they did it with Angry Joe, then why the hell they can't do it with me? So, you know. Don't you just love companies? Said no one ever. Alright. Now I got another phone here. And yeah, that's actually another issue I have with this level, is that we got these tunnel systems, which are, in some worst cases, it can be very confusing to see where you're going. Now, you may think, but John, use the map. Well, you cannot zoom in on the map, and the map can help you not enough, you know? Alright, so let me go up here. How to get burned? Alright. And yeah, we're gonna go over here because coming through here, we're gonna be on the top side of the... We're gonna be on the top side of the main room. Now, you may have noticed a minecart where we were. However, I'm not touching that minecart until I'm basically done with this level. Because, yeah, I'm saving that minecart for last. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Because the minecart will take me to a new location. I guess we'll see. I haven't figured it out, my route yet. Alright, let's go over here. There's gonna be a Jacko box. Yes, there is, because of course there is. There always is one, you know? Oh my god, I fell off. Okay, I'll see you guys back at the spot. Okay, let's try this again. Even though this is the first time we're trying this, but whatever. Go! There we go. Die! Okay. So now we got this TNT detonator. Which, as you can see by the camera angle... Fireworks! Yes! It will give us access to the gold Sam statue. So yeah, another gold Sam statue that is pretty easy to get, all things considered. So yeah, let's go over here. And let's collect it. Alright. We got $1,000. Or gold or whatever. I mean, it has a dollar sign, so... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's $1. Also, where was that spotlight? Oh, here it is. Oh, wait, I gotta go the other side. Or the other side is the best way to get to it, but... I could have made it from here, but I don't want to fall off, so I'm gonna take the safe route. Yeah, I'll get those on the way back. If I can get back, that is. Ah! Alright. Yeah, that's actually one good thing that I will say about this game, is the fact that you can actually save yourself from certain doom of falling down into a pit, you know? Alright. Let's hit you. Let's hit you. And let's hit you. Also, why do you have a wanted posters like right next to each other? I feel that's a bit of overkill. It kind of reminds me of it kind of reminds me of Avatar when they put like Appa signs in Ba Sing Se. Oh, well, there we go. Or they put signs of Appa in Ba Sing Se, and they put like so many back to back, which is, you know, I get it, but it's kind of funny. Speaking of Avatar, yeah, man, like, you know, I'll say this right now. For lack of a better word, enjoyed the Netflix's season 1 of the Netflix adaptation. That being said, I am very, very skeptical on Season 2, considering that, you know, Season 2 has the introduction of my favorite character from Avatar, which is Toph Beifong, and yeah, like, I'm just gonna say this right now, Toph is my favorite character in Avatar, period. I love Toph to death. She's basically me, you know? She's basically me, and that's why I love her. Not to mention, the voice actress is also a really awesome person, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna go into this underground, because, yeah, you may notice that there was actually a drill sign. And now we gotta place some... Oh my god, it's the high road, guys. Look at that. But this time we have electricity. Oh no. Whatever we will do. Alright, we gotta... Yeah, I gotta keep in mind for the lamps, because yeah, those lamps actually are destructible objects. And we're at 40? Oh, we're only at 40. Wow, look at that. Ow. So yeah, if it wasn't obvious, don't touch the walls. Also, don't touch this big spark, otherwise, yeah, you're gonna get hit. Or stunned. So yeah, we gotta wait. I know, waiting in a platforming game. The nerve. Also, can I just say right now that even though he has a whip, Taz never uses the whip to deal with enemies. He just throws his head like friggin' odd job. I get, you know, throwing the head, the most iconic moveset of Indiana Jones. Also, look at all this TNT. I want to blow it up again. Wow, I got that on stereo. And as you can see, by blowing the TNT, we're going to drill into the sign. Also, that is a lot of propulsors on that, yeah, look at that. It's like a rocket drill. And how dare you throw TNT? Oh my god, okay. Here, have a hat. Jackass. Okay, so now that we're done with that, what you can do is you can actually go into this elevator. However, I'm going to not go to it because I'm going to take the minecart. And yeah, this part is very, very annoying because this is probably the most infamous, if not the most infamous aspect about this level. And that's the minecart section. And... oh no. I gotta do this level again. I can already tell. And yeah, basically this section is much, much longer than the one from Taz Haunted. And remember, if you get hit by anything, you gotta do the level again. Or you gotta start this section again. And, you know, you may think, okay, so this isn't that bad so far. It's, you know, it's pretty straightforward. However, yeah, when we get to the end, yeah, you're not gonna think the same. Also, I love having sandwiches just come out of nowhere. I love it. Also, yeah, in this one you can actually jump on like the roller coaster from Taz Haunted. Now you may also saw a sign that says you want to boost, and yeah, by pressing the circle button, you're actually gonna make the gap. And why didn't I get that sandwich? Oh, whatever. Oh! And... nice speed boost that I didn't get. And yeah, you may notice that there was a fork in the road. Or, I'm sorry, there were 3 directions you can go there at the end. And guess what? Though in all those directions, there is stuff, whether it's sandwiches or destructible objects. Which means that if you want to get a full completion in this level on expert, you basically have to do this. You basically have to do, if you don't fail, that is, you have to do this minecart section at the very least 3 times. Also, yeah, I can just boost here because yeah, there's pretty much nothing in this part. Although again, if you get hit by something, you gotta do the entire thing again. So yeah, if I cut in this part, don't be surprised. Then again, anyone who's played this game will probably agree that this is the most annoying part of this level. In fact, I'll even say this right now, this is probably my least favorite part in this entire game. And this was before I started to, you know, despise an area in the last level. Alright, so let's go to the left. And yeah, look at that. There were even more forks in the road. which is just so stupid. And as you can see, we destroyed the next wanted poster. Now the good thing is that right here we can actually fall off. Now you actually want to make sure that you do this, because if you get to the end of the minecart section, you're gonna spawn in another location. In fact, you're going to spawn on the other side of the map, which means that if you want to get back to this area, you basically have to backtrack a long ways off. So yeah, but yeah, this part is just this. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut ahead, and I'll just show you the other routes. Also, and yeah, this level is one of the biggest reasons as to why I didn't want to play on expert. But yeah, I'm gonna cut ahead, and I'll see you guys in the end areas, just to show you the other routes you can take. Oh my god, that took forever. Good lord, man, that took for freaking ever. Alright, let's just boost here. And of course I missed. And there we go. Good lord, man, that took forever. And you know the worst part? I'm pretty sure I missed a sandwich somewhere. I mean, I did miss one at the end, but, you know, details. Oh my god, okay, we're done. We're done with this crap. I was not... Ah, whatever. I was not pink. Ah, whatever. Oh, look at that piggy bank. Taz is amused. Okay, so... Yeah, right here we got this... machine, I guess, to create gold. Or I guess gold coins. Why would you want gold coins and not gold ingots? I mean, I'm pretty sure the ingots are more valuable, but heck if I know, you know? I don't know that much about the economy in the Looney Tunes universe. But yeah, right over here, right here we got the elevator that will actually take us back to the main room. So yeah, we're basically on the other area that we can actually go to from the main room. So yeah, that's why I actually decided to take the minecart. Now you may also notice these signs that we got: machine plus candy equals death. And yeah, because we're Taz, we want death. So let's spin this button. And as you can see, they're trying to impede our mission in trying to put candy in the machine. Considering that, you know, there's like tons of boxes of candy in here. Not to mention freaking gumball machines. So it's like, goddamn. Yeah, basically just destroy the fences. And gosh darn it, how rude of you. I'm trying to do something good and you're impeding it to me. Let's just get the thing. Sir, you want to get out of the way? Nice quote there. That was actually perfect. Alright. But there we go. That's it for that wanted poster. Even though it's in a freaking machine, which, yeah, considering the fact that this thing has been like God knows how long, it means that either Sam knew that he wanted Taz and he drew Taz on the glass, Or maybe he made a glass that actually made it so that it looks like Taz. Or something, I don't know. Okay, I'm actually gonna go over here later. Instead, we're gonna go down here because down here we can get another. Oh wait, sinking. No. Ooh, that was awesome. Okay. And so we're gonna go over here because here we can get the wanted poster. All right, and we're missing one more, and I know exactly where it is. It's in the most isolated area in this entire level. Alright, let's boost. 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 Oh, wait. I was in an incline. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can actually spin for a while on the on the water. However, if you don't move, you're going to fall off. But yeah, you may notice that the conveyor belts actually go into this area, and yeah, we can actually go into this area with that. Somehow is producing piggy banks, which, yeah, look at this. It's like, yes, even though we destroyed the machine, we're still getting piggy banks being shoved into this conveyor belt, which, that's odd. And yeah, right here we got this very long hallway, and oh my god, okay. Yeah, we got this very long hallway where we basically need to spin to the end. And if you may think that we can just use the conveyor belts, well, think again, because you do have these Jacko boxes. And there's not a Jacko box switch in this area. And as you can see, we have also sandwiches on the path, which is going to be very interesting if you miss them. Thankfully, we're only missing 5 sandwiches, and because I'm playing in advanced, there's gonna be 10 extra after I get 100, so it's not the end of the world. In fact, we just got them all. Huzzah! All right. Also, yeah, we got these bag of coins, and oh my god, what are you doing here? Here, have a hat. Yeah, that's very odd to have a freaking zookeeper all the way over here. Oh, alright. Okay, and right here we have the final sign. And this one can be kind of annoying because what you gotta do is you have to balance this platform so that we can actually have an angle to these 3 crystals. And once we destroy all 3, we can destroy the final wanted poster. Like so. So I guess we killed the support beams or something. And there we go. We killed the giant Taz Ruby. And as you can see, we unlocked a minecart. Wow, look at that. A minecart. And we needed a minecart in the last level. Or in order to get to Dodge City in the hub world. Also, I do love that when you spin, you actually see that that you can actually like spin away some coins, which is pretty kind of cool. I need the shovel. Also, yeah, we got all these piggy banks, but we got this. We got this amount. Yeah, that's not a lot. Also, yeah, that platform was supported by a freaking crystal. That is kind of insane. Alright. But there we go. That is it for that. So now, we gotta go back. Now you may think, oh god, we have to go back the way we came, right? No, because you can actually use the conveyor belt to get back. Although you can do that for some time. Actually, no, never mind, because there's actually a Jacko box switch right here. And the box is over there. And there we go. And that's it. That is it for Cartoon Strip Mine. And good God, man, that minecart section took me forever. My goodness. Thank God I'm done. Because yeah, I don't know when I decided to cut, but yeah, that took forever. Also, I didn't show this, but I might as well just show it. But yeah, as you can see, we got this elevator ride. And we're gonna see these camera angles. We got these robots just mining for gold. We got a subway, which, okay, sure. Why is it in a mine? I have no idea. Even more mining. And to have some comedic moments. Well, here you go, girls. We have a naked miner, I guess. Anyway, I'm probably gonna cut this part off, but let's just end this. 14 minutes. Wow, that didn't took that much. Also hit the mic.
Huh?
And away we go. Also, my God, when that thing went up, man, I think Taz's balls went through his eyes. Good Lord. I felt that pain. And there we go. 7 signs, destruction bonus, golden Sam, and 100 sandwiches. We are done. Let's exit. And go back to the Wily West. Man, what is it with Taz getting all dizzy? My goodness. But there we go. We have a minecart. And by going into the minecart, we can head on to Dodge City. And yeah, which means that next time, head for the ammo dump using the minecart. Oh, I'm sorry, ammo dump. But yeah, next time, we're moving on to the boss of Wily West, and what is, without exaggeration, my favorite level in this entire game. I adore Dodge City. It is such a fun boss, even though the gimmick is very simplistic, but you'll see what I mean when we get to it. But yeah, next time we meet, we're going to be finishing the Wily West by doing the 3 mini games. Yeah, I didn't forget. Yeah, you thought I forgot about those? No, I did not. But yeah, we're going to be doing the mini games, and we're also going to be confronting Sam and try to rescue She-Devil in Dodge City. Alright? I'm Jonathan Wolf, and I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy, everyone. Also, holy shit, 41 minutes. Good lord.